Welcome to Chloe's Clinic. I am your host, Chloe Collins, clinical nutritionist with a special passion in all things fertility, IVF, pregnancy, and postpartum health. I am here to empower you with the right information to make the best possible choices about your own body and health throughout all of these big biochemical, emotional, and spiritual shifts. Now, let's get into the juicy stuff. Welcome to episode number 76, How to Know You're Ready for IVF. If you're on a fertility journey and you've been on that journey for quite some time, you may be considering and thinking about and researching the unknown and uncertain and possibly exciting world of IVF, of assisted reproductive health. And I get it because I've been there. We spent many years on our fertility journey and it took me a long time to get to the point where I was ready for IVF. In my eyes, this is a really good thing. I knew and I felt intuitively that I wasn't ready until I knew I was ready, if that makes sense. It is for this reason that I entered my IVF journey not out of a place of desperation. I wasn't concerned with pragmatic factors like time on my fertility journey. I wanted to be guided by what felt good and what felt right for us, for me, for my body, for us in our relationship. So once we entered the IVF journey, I was in such a healthy mindset and we were both truly ready. We were very accepting of the fact that we needed that assistance, that it was there to serve us and that incredible science was there to help us. So there wasn't any resistance on the journey. And this is where I would love you to be when you are ready for IVF. So moving from that space of a fertility journey to an IVF journey is a big step, one that can't be underestimated, and one that I encourage you to be entirely ready for. And when entered from this place of readiness rather than desperation, an IVF journey allows you to truly surrender. All of a sudden, your IVF journey has the opportunity to be transformational instead of just transactional. After trying by yourself for so long, you get to surrender your journey and your fertility into the hands of professionals, geniuses at that, and think about how relieving that may feel. So as you listen to this episode, if this feels good in your body, if this sits well, then maybe you are ready. Maybe it is an exciting concept. Maybe you are beginning to entertain the thought. IVF also allows you to take action after trying for probably years. It can feel so good to take that definitive action. And it can feel even better to have a healthy sense of control. I know on a fertility journey, it can feel so entirely out of your control. Releasing that control can be such a beautiful, healthy act of trust and surrender. However, if you do choose IVF, you are regaining that healthy sense of control. To book in that first appointment and know that you are doing everything that you can to work towards your baby, which already makes you an incredible mother. IVF can also give you answers. The incredible thing about IVF is that if your first round of IVF doesn't end in a pregnancy, it is still successful. And this is where you can redefine your perception of success in IVF before you even embark on the journey. It is still successful in the sense that it allows the specialist to know how to better treat you next time. It can uncover answers about your reproductive situation, and there is only a better chance for success ending in a potential pregnancy next time. So here are some questions that you can ask yourself to decide whether you're ready for IVF. Feel free to pause the podcast after each question, take out your notebook or journal and a pen and write down how you feel in response to each question. First question, how does the decision to do IVF feel in my mind and body? And I want you to be aware that you can feel scared even if it feels right. Yeah, you don't have to feel extremely positive and extremely grounded and extremely quote unquote ready for it to feel right. You can still feel scared and anxious and know that it's the right move. That those are completely normal anticipatory feelings. Second question, is your decision being made solely based on pragmatic factors such as the pressure of time? Why are you making this decision? Is it a decision that is being based on desperation and fear? Third, do you feel accepting of and excited for your IVF journey, or do you feel any form of resistance against the IVF world? My IVF specialist once said to me, there's a massive difference between women who embark on this journey who are accepting that they need this help. Next question, do you feel that you are in a good mental and physical health state to get started at this time? Is this the right time in your life? Do you have work to do beforehand? Or do you feel mentally and physically ready? Remembering that you're not only entering an IVF journey, you're potentially entering pregnancy and motherhood at this time as well. And the last question, do you feel that you are fully supported? Do you have a holistic support team in place? This is incredibly important and means everything on your IVF journey. You deserve a solid team to holistically support you, body, mind, and soul, biochemically and emotionally, for the absolute best chances at success. I hope this has helped you to discern as to whether or not you're ready for IVF. Thank you, gorgeous women, for tuning in with me today. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you love this podcast. By subscribing, you will be helping us to reach more women and let them know that they are not alone on their health journey. Better yet, tell your sisters, mothers, and girlfriends to tune into Chloe's clinic. Bye for now.